Can you guys hear me now? It should be working, I think. I've just updated. OBS, so that's probably why it wasn't working. Can you guys hear me now? It should be working now, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. Alright, sorry about that. How are you guys? How's it going, Siden? How are you, Throndix? Hey, mate. Can't stay for long, but I feel I might as well say hi. How are you doing? Yeah, very good, thanks. Appreciate you dropping in. What has been up to? Today we're making a little dude. Okay, that works. I select all. We'll figure it out. We have to do it iguana size, but that's fine. So yeah, we're trying to make a kind of little design that I've come up with for a collab I'm doing with Galapagos, as well as with Albert and Winter. But I'm specifically doing something for in Galapagos as well, which would be cool. Hey Fallen, how are you, mate? Thanks for jumping in. So the plan is very cool little cart. It's gonna be iguana size, so it's gonna be quite small. There we go. Too big. That's a good size. This might take a little while to get into something interesting, but once it's done, it should look pretty cool. So essentially, I'm doing. My computer's at max, and I can barely hear you. That's strange. Is it because of the music? How about now? Can you guys hear me now? What's wrong with my audio? Should be working. You can see on my volume thing, it's registering. Oh. Hello, hello. Still quiet. A bit better. I've put it up to max. I'm not sure how to change it, to be honest. Let me see if I can mess with the audio setting. I basically just moved it closer to me, so I don't know if that's going to work a bit better. But audio. That's good. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. I think I do normally have the mic in front of me, which is why, yeah, probably why it wasn't working. Anyway, how are you guys? Yeah, appreciate you all dropping by. I'm going to try and make this look as carty as possible. The plan... Oh, I should have put my drawing down. The plan is to kind of... blah, blah, blah. The plan is to kind of... Do you know what? I might do a mirror thing here. The plan is to make a little boat trading caravan cart thing. So it's going to have like a boat on its head. I need to make it look cart-like before I do that. Oops. Do a mirror modifier. Mirror. Is it mirror? I can never remember how to do this. Which axis is which? X. We want it along the y-axis. Maybe it's not mirror we want. Let's add, what is it? It's an array. I think mirror would just do the same object. I'm just going to do one. Not that. Not that. Or maybe, oh no, I guess we have to do two, right? Yeah. Is that right? Two? I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what? We'll mess with modifiers a bit later when I know what I'm doing. That'll be better. Anyone been watching Maul? No, I haven't. Is it good? I see to get into a bunch of like Clone Wars stuff. Let's just go back. So where is a mirror modifier? Walking the dog as I watch this. Appreciate the commitment. Very cool. There we go. Alright, put that there. Don't know if we build it first and then mirror it later, then it's not such a big deal. Started working on a new project, which means more world building. What's your new project, Sidon? What is it about? Hey, Apothecary Dragon, thanks for dropping in. Best thing to see pumped out in forever, which isn't so much, but it's like 7.5 out 8.5. Nice. Did you guys see the risotto I made? I did. I've tried to stop looking at the food you make, Fallen, because it always makes me hungry. Right. I can do an array on these bits because this will be not too difficult. So make it nice and small. I've got kind of sort of like wonky sticks. We do straight sticks first. Then we do the array. What's the array? Like that. And then we're gonna oopsie. There we go. I can never remember which axis is which, so if you see me like spamming between them, that's why. Okay, looks good. A depressed dude who tries to do some good. Same world, way different path. How does he do some good? Scale on X. Then we'll do the same again. Do a little. Do you know, we just want one array modifier there. We just want one thing there. We don't want an array modifier. We want a cylinder though. At 90 degrees. Get a little bit smaller. It's inside the thing. There we go. Right, we're not going for super even Steven here, so it should be okay. New sub counter, yeah. I was really happy about getting to 3,000, so I thought sticking a sub counter there. If anyone like joins the stream at any random point, they're like, "Oh, I haven't subscribed." Maybe that'll remind them. Also, I had a bunch of people join the. Also had a bunch of people join the Patreon, which was pretty cool. I think I've got like 6 people. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 6 people on the Patreon now, which is nice. Officially getting paid for this project. So I was very happy about that. Right, so that's our basic cart. So now what we want to do is make a little boat. So now I have to figure out how to make a boat. I can do this. What we're going to do is we're going to do a cube to start. Bit shorter. Make it like a similar width. This, as close as possible. Right, and then we're going to go into a bit shorter. This is going to be like the roof, essentially. Then we go into edit mode, get some loop cuts. Loop cuts. Down the middle? Actually, no. Do you want it around the middle? In fact, we want to insert a face just here. Like that. And then we're going to go down. And then we're going to get rid of this face. Oops. Okay, I'm not going to get rid of that face yet. Tries to help people before he dies. Sadish story. Why are you doing a sad story, Sidon? What happened to Mega Emperor of Space? I like that story. So do a loop cut there. Use that to kind of pull down to get the boat shape. We'll pull this in a little bit. Oops. I see. This is the problem with the mirror modify. Okay, right. I need to mirror modify this. So we go on. And what axis are we on? We're on the Y. Okay. Oh no. Right. So now if we go in edit mode. Okay, that works. Why isn't that working? Oh. Hmm. That's strange. Okay, you don't want it to be that wide. Do you know, actually, what we're going to do is... Can I do loop cuts now? And then what I can do is pull that out a little bit, pull that out a little bit, pull that out a little bit more. There you go. It's kind of looking boat-esque. Saw some food photos that I have, and now I'm hungry. Punishing yourself. Happens to the best of us. When you write tragedies, just write something happy, said Anne. Happy is always good. Right. How do I make this a boat? So I do need to get rid of the face. We want it to be kind of... It's not going to be exact like that, but it's going to be similar. So maybe we need to make it shorter. I do need to get rid of this face there. That's fine. It's left like a little bit underneath. That's okay. Because like a boat would have like planks on the bottom anyway, right? So that's fine. Man, awfully quiet today. I missed the part where you were talking about collab with Albert and Cryptic. Yeah, so I'm essentially making a little short story because I'm doing a collab with the Dream Team again. Cryptic Matt suggested we do this together, and we're doing like basically a circle where I do a story for Matt does a story for someone does a story for someone, and then someone does a story for me, or like a story we just like design a character or something. So I'm designing one for Matt, and I'll leave the other ones up as a surprise so you guys can find out. But yeah, so it's gonna be a fun one to do. In fact, what I could do is I could shrink this middle bit. So essentially, what I thought would be cool is, because obviously Cryptic Matt is making a video game, I thought I could do a little level from a video game. So I'm going to build a couple of assets. I'm going to build like a little shop cart. I'm going to build a character, hopefully. And then I'm going to build like just some hands for like an FPS style, like running around. And I've already messed about on Epic to kind of build a level, and I think I can make one quite nice. But the assets will be the difficult part. So I'm doing that. I'm doing that today, and it's going to be for like the next couple of weeks is what I'm going to be working on. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Darth Malagus. The shortcut for switching between edit and object mode is tab. Thank you very much. Do you have any other shortcuts for me? I'm not very good in this software, as you can probably see. So this kind of looks like a boat. That's good. Right, we'll give it a few more little like planky bits. So it's essentially like the front's been cut off the boat. So like this bit you can kind of see here is not there. And in fact, this is the back part, which is just this bit here. So this is going to sit on top, and what I would like is for it to look a bit like a treasure chest. I'll show you what I mean. Rotate. There we go. So the idea is that it would sit on top like this, and then when he, oops, oh, it's rubbish controlling this. When he opens his shop up, it would rotate at. It's not going to work here, but it would kind of like rotate open. From this side, so it'd open a bit like a treasure chest. That's what it would kind of look like. But in fact, all it is a boat that's been kind of cut and placed on top, like a rowboat, and on top of a little like donkey cart. It's got wheels, and then finally the front wheels are going to be like one of these is going to be chopped in half, and it's going to be, you can see my reference in the corner, and it's going to use this kind of thing with like one of the wheels on the ground and one of them up in the air. So that's the plan, anyway. It's kind of like a fun plan, but we'll see how it goes. Sadly, I'm shy I uploaded myself. Well, you know more than me, buddy. Appreciate it. Blender is one of those tools that's like, it's like tricky because there's so much to learn, but you don't need all of it. I was talking to someone about this recently. I almost spoiled it there. I was talking to not Nubmark, but my next podcast guest about this exact thing, and they give some good advice on it actually, but I shan't tell you who it is. Right, so this is very square, so this will be a fun one to design actually. So what we're going to do is make it nice and small. Oops. We're going to build it up like that. That's a bit big. Actually, no, that should be a good size. I'm going to do some loop cuts. And then we're going to essentially just... We don't want that last one. We're going to extrude at the face. Ooh. Ooh.
Just like that. There you go. That's not bad, right? For like a very simple shape, that seems like exactly what it's supposed to look like. Finished Monster Hunter Story 3. Damn, I love that game. Probably my favorite from the 3. I really wish I could get into Monster Hunter. It seems like the sort of thing that I would like. I've just never been able to get into it, which is a shame. I'm gonna regret making this like a wonky donkey though. So that kind of messes with the shape. Okay, right. Let's get rid of that. Let's just do this brutally. Opa. Be spamming between the different things. A bit more. I'm gonna do a bit taller as well. Oops. We don't want it to be too tall because in fact, yeah, we don't want it to be too tall because we want the iguanas to be able to look over the top of it. There we go. Much better. 3D modeling scares me. It's fun. It's like blah, blah, blah. It's essentially such a useful tool. For something that just, you know, it's just not at all possible in 2D, which is like such an obvious thing to say. But I really feel like, is that rotated? Oh no, oops. I really feel like, you know, kind of getting into 3D is such a valuable thing, and it's something I've tried to teach myself on multiple occasions. And I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna force myself to learn it essentially because I don't know. It's very interesting. Oops. But like it's like very janky. It's all very silly. But when it works very satisfyingly. Okay, cool. Right, so we can put our cannon in. The Frog Army has cannons. We do. Well, actually, this is the Iguana Army. This is for a project with Cryptic Galapagos. So we're going to be doing something cool with a little iguana dude. Right, so this is essentially going to sit. Actually, no. So what, I'm going to build the wheel first, and then I'll start messing about with rotations. Right, so we want to do a nice cylinder. Oh gosh, my brain doesn't work there. 180? No, just 90. Okay, cool. Then we'll do it the other way. Same again. 90. These be like little fat wheels. Make them smaller than that. Okay, nice. Alright, we're going to steal this one as well. That's going to run through both wheels at the front. We might cheat a little bit here. I was going to make a... Separate it. It's a bit easier if I separate it. Story is different from the main like games. It's more like Pokemon. You can raise monsters from the eggs and have them as companions. That's cool. What are you guys up to project-wise then? Let's move that out a tad. Oops. Now we want to extrude a little bit, tiny bit. We want to insert another face. We want to extrude. There you go. And then the other one's the same. Oops. It's difficult with that light. Fully rendered. Hopefully this doesn't crash my computer. It's a simple shape. You can do it, computer. No, don't crash. Oh, nice. It's a bit easier. Nice. I should probably touch this closer to the cart before doing the other bit. In fact, before I do that, I need to make the wheel, the other wheel, because I need to see how big this wheel is going to be. Now this is going to be tricky, because I need to actually do some real 3Ding. I've set up dragon-themed playing cards I'm designing, which has taken me and my friend a long time. Cool. Is it like for a particular game, or you're making the game, Dragon? A phone turned into a fancy brick that plays an alarm with no off switch. Oh dear. You can do it, computer. I can't. I'm not strong enough, Mr. Vine. I'm not feeling. Oh god. Don't give it an excuse. I haven't upgraded my computer in a few years, and I really need to. It's a very good computer. I'm not going to complain about it, but definitely needs an upgrade. Let's do the same again. I should have made a copy of this before. It's gonna be like a big wagon wheel. It needs to be very thin. We can turn off the rendered view now. There's a way to center on this. That's fine. Okay. Right, we're going to absolutely freestyle this, so please don't judge this. We're going to insert a face. The right thing to do. Okay, there we go. I'll do one there. Then we'll do another one. This is going to go right in the middle. Come on. There we go. Okay, right, you ready? This is going to be my technique. Select every other face. Delete. Work. Ah. Should I mirror? Maybe I can mirror. Mirror. Ah, nice. Alright, not bad. Sorry, shouting into the mic there. That's not bad, right? I'm still running a GTX 1070. Old man is getting tired. I wonder what my computer bits are. Darth Malagas, how do I see what my computer's running on? I can't remember I don't even know what my stats are. Specs. Make a plane so I can see where this, how close I am. And we'll figure out the pipe afterwards. I know there's like tips and tricks for like having it reach the floor. But I can't bother to find out right now. Oops. I want it to look kind of gimmicky. Like it's like kind of ramshackle. So I'm going to... So like the cannon thing is strapped to the front. It's going to have some planks coming off of it where the dude like sits. And we might actually lose a wheel as well. We don't need like a second wheel. Where can I see the location? Where's that? X. What's it? X to 0. It's in the middle. Okay, so I think I can add. I can now add an. Oh no, array's not gonna work. There's like another mirror thing. I can't remember. I think this should probably have like a hole in it, right? Whatever, that's fine. don't even mean to draw something new. Last thing I did was the spaceship like last month. It's good to draw. Try to draw every day, Seddon. It's a good way to help yourself to continue to improve. If you go into your task manager, you can see your hardware in the performance tab, I think. You see hardware. Okay, I'm running a... Is that the right thing? Is it AMD Ryzen 5 3500X? Is that the... Is that what I'm looking at? Not sure. I know that I need more RAM because my computer is so slow at like editing video. It's very frustrating. Gonna make tacos. Okay. Thanks for dropping by, Sidon. That's it, mate. That's your processor. Oh dear. Shows how much I know about it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my graphics card, right? Bad time for RAM, I know, right? I got my computer fixed recently, and the dude at the shop was like, "Oh man, you should have been here like end of last year. You'd have been fine." He's like, RAM prices have tripled, probably more. Very annoying. Whoops. Right. Circle. No, we want circle. We do want line. Ah, okay. Nice. Because the person's not going to see the other side anyway, so it just needs to look convincing from one side, and then that's fine. So in fact, we're going to do the same. We'll do the same with the cannon. Oops. An armature. We want array. We want 2. We want it to... We don't want it to be the same though. We want it to mirror. I swear you can do this with the mirror modifier. Offset. No. Template relative. Because if I rotate it, it's not going to work, is it? Right, let's try the mirror modifier again. That's not working. I could just cheat, right? And just do... How can we cheat? So that... That'll do. So we're not looking for perfection here. We're just practicing. Okay, cool. That kind of serves the purpose, right? We'll be sticking a bunch of materials on these at some point as well, so it should look okay. Alright, we do want a couple of planks. do it the other way. A bit easier. Just kind of like nailed these between the cannon bits. It's like little steps. He's gonna have like shelves and gubbins in here, I think, but we'll see how it goes. I'm probably gonna do all the material stuff, like offline. No, we want. Oh no. I'm going to rotate the other way. Just because I need to go through all my folders and actually download the correct things as well. So it'll be very boring, and also I'll be looking through all my personal stuff. So no, that won't do. Okay, not bad size. We could do with like squash. Oh, what did I just do? Could do with squashing it a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, kind of looks a bit like a treasure chest, right? We can do it a little bit longer. So have a little hinge where it sits at the back. And again, this iguana boy is going to be like a very small chap, so. We do want it rotating from this edge though. Not sure how I'm going to do that. One thing I want to do is have some like nets on the top as well. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. So it's like a goat cart as well. So actually, he does need. He needs some more planks. Nice. Okay. I'm going to make it a bit longer. Oh, too long. Like that. And then maybe even longer than that, because it's got like a fit goat on the end. Like that. And then again, we'll do an array, just for fun. Just 2. it's kind of coming together. Okay, it's only supposed to be small. Looks a bit janky, but barely anyone here. Well, you're here now, Blank, and I appreciate it. How are you, mate? We're building a little goat cart. For a collab I'm doing with Cryptic Galapagos, so it needs to be iguana sized. I need to figure out how to rotate this. In fact, I know how to do it. I'm going to put a little thing here, set origin to this should be set origin to cursor. Why is that there? .3D modeling curse. No one wants to watch me try to understand Blender. I get that. But it needs to be done. Second stream of the day. Who are you watching on stream? So what I might do is I might do some like rivets like that are like basically just nails. That'd be a cool little thing to add. Oop. Might be a bit small, that. It needs to look like it's like nailing it to the. There you go. I'll do them like slightly different sizes. Definitely smaller though. Think of a character concept of a fallen god. That sounds cool. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you, Blank? Very good. Because these ones have rivets as well. Ah, there you go. I could do like that. Actually, that'll look a lot better. If I do like metal bars. Oh, I should have done this. This is my bad forward planning. I should have prepared everything first, and then done the rotation afterwards. But it's fine. It'll look extra janky, so janky's good. Right, we'll just move these little rivet things. We'll put them on after. God, they look a little bit like bugs or something, don't they? They're horrible. Okay, there we go. That one has 2. We should do 2 as well. Not perfectly aligned, but that's fine. Alright, let's get rid of these. We'll just do like one uniform one. I should do all this at the same time. Why am I doing it like this? I'm just making my life difficult. Right, you know what? Let's do this the sensible way. I'll speedrun it. Ah, every time. Let's make it a circle instead of a sphere. A little bit smaller, like that. And again, we're going to do an array. Do like maybe 5. Look at that. Doesn't that look much better? Oh, when I joined them, that deleted the thing. Can I join them? I cannot. I can group them though. Iron band. Oh, where's my iron band? Why didn't that work? If they're kind of like wonky, then I think that kind of adds to it a little bit. Right. See, that already adds like a lot of character to it, right? God of Light, trying to balance a world of chaotic shadow. So many frogs in the amphibian army. I know, right? We're doing well on frogs. Wow, this live chat's quite... I don't even know who's in the chat. I know Darth Malgus is here. Blank's here. Fallen was here a little while ago. Sidon went for food. Apothecary Jagan and Alex, I think, they're probably busy. That's fine. People can drop in and drop out as they like. It's not a requirement. Right. Let's do some other little cool bits. Right, if I do... What am I doing? Let's do a little donut. There we go. It's like a little iron ring thing. We'll do a second one, but we're gonna we'll squash this one a little bit. Maybe we'll edit it a little bit too, because it's kind of almost like it pushes in at the top. Not really an easy way to do this. figure this out. How are we going to do this? I mean, that's fine. There's going to be a lot of that's fine in this. Because we just need to portray an idea, and that's about it. What are we doing? Doing scale here. I'm going to turn this like that. There we go. Don't see any clipping though. If there's hidden clipping, that's fine, but we don't want to see any clipping. Okay, there you go, little iron bar there. Camarozo, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. How are you? Thanks for coming back, Darth Malgus. It means refreshing. not too much noise. I wonder how Bard feels about honey badgers who have a high resistance to rattlesnake venom. I like honey badgers. I feel like it's not the same as a European badger, right? In Europe we have like nice cute cuddly badgers. And in Africa and North America you have like insane, and Australia, because I think a Tasmanian devil is technically a badger as well. Right, what else could we do? We do some more of these little rivet things. Good, how are you? I'm great, thanks, mate. Yeah, so I'm messing about a lot with this, with Blender, but it's been fun. It's been quite nice having the chance to kind of just do something a bit different. I hope you guys are excited for the podcast episode coming out tomorrow. It's going to be very good. It's Nubmark, as you know. I finished editing it like a couple of days ago, but it's like really nice. I think he did, you know, it's like to say so to myself, not to talk about the actual podcast itself, but the answers were, I think, are really cool. He's a very interesting guy, so I was really happy to get a chance to do it. But I think it's going to be, I honestly think you guys are going to very much like it. Minus 90. Up. Very good. Right, I think once a plank, once the you can see the wood a bit better, think it will look a bit more interesting. Do another ring up here. Do it in the actual iron band. Like that. Maybe have it a bit straighter. A little bit straight, not too much straight. Bit like an orc contraption, isn't it? I think we could do with the boats. The boats have a lot of nails in them, don't they? I think that'll be textured actually on the material when I make it. I might just do a bunch of junk underneath. Just to actually make it look like a bit. Oh, not like that though. Oops. There you go. So some gubbins. That looks good. Nice. Slowly coming together a little bit. Oops. Don't want to do that. Angle. Can bend those a little bit. Nice. Do we have bullfrogs in the UK, like in the wild? No. No, we've like couple different species of frogs, but no bullfrogs. I think bullfrogs would just eat everything. What other little bits and bobs can I add on before I do texturing? Might do. What can I do for the cart? I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest, in that regard. Alright, I could do some like internal shelves. That's like a good idea. Oops. this is gonna be like a little shop thing, little caravan. And on when I actually bring it into Epic, I've got loads of like bottles and things like that I can put on the shelves. But for now, I'll just do the actual planks. I did actually design this in Epic. Well, I designed it on my sketchbook first. I tried to do it in Epic, and I just couldn't. I didn't really have enough assets for it. I've got so many free assets from like the Epic Game Store. But yeah, I just didn't have enough. I don't think. Oh yeah, most of those things are free too. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's one of the benefits of like using Unreal Engine. It's just all of those free stuff, which is very nice. No bullfrogs in the UK. Very bad. Invasive species. Very bad. Oops. Oops. Oh, well, they rotated. No. What the hell? What am I clicking on? It's so weird. Why is it set to that? Okay, there you go. I fixed it. Very strange. Right, now I'm going to do a second array. This one is going to be nope. Nope. Yes. Oh, modifiers in Blender are very cool. I can be super lazy and not have to build all this stuff. So I have modifiers. There you go. That'll do. I read this bit. If striped skin, maybe not as a pet, as I am a dog, so I am used to having a companion who can form a two-sided emotional bond. Yeah, my little companion is sleeping next to me, next to my computer. She's a good girl. I talk about P. Sleeping in free, being sleeping in friendship when I talk about things for free. Not Blender, or Epic Games. It's also been saying that we get things for Blender for free. Yeah, it's awesome, right? Same for me though. Having something like a snake or spider would be kind of cool, but sometimes that can emote and be cuddled in a way. There is a cat in the neighborhood that I love. You were a dog. What pet do you have? I have a little dog. She's a Shiba Inu. She's very cute. She's a good girl. Well, she's getting old now. She's 9 years old. Poor girl. She'll live forever, and I'll hear nothing else of it. Bard is the pet. Yeah, Shibas are good. Very good dogs. Very smart. A bit too smart, to be honest, sometimes. She's a smart cookie. Right. I'm just going to block my screen for a second whilst I find my materials, and then I'll start messing with them a little bit. Just give me a second. I'm just going to get up the texture painter. Shiba Inu Husky mix. Oh my gosh. How do you deal with the drama? You must get a lot of craziness from that mix. Shader, new material. One second, I'm just trying to find. Oh no, this is definitely gonna crash my computer. It's loud as fuck. Yeah. You know what? I'll do the render and everything kind of off screen because I can't remember how to do it, so I'll have to look up a couple of tutorials anyway, and that'll be kind of boring to watch. I have an 11-year-old Boston Terrier. Oh, Boston Terriers are cute. Drama llama bud. Yeah, they are absolute drama llamas. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good work so far, right? You know, this kind of looks janky. We've got the wheel, which I'm quite happy with. We've got all the spokes and everything in. The cannon thingamajig, I think, doesn't look too bad. It looks, you know, it looks like it's how it's supposed to look. It looks, where is it gone? You know, this is how it's supposed to look. And it looks like an iguana has kind of like pieced it back together. So that's the whole goal. And we've got a bunch of like random stuff on there. We've got kind of the boat shape on top. That's not bad, huh? Not bad at all. He's also blind and missing most teeth. Oh, poor boy. He old. Yeah, 11's old for a Boston Terrier. I think 11 will be old for a Shiba as well, but we'll see how it goes. Right, guys. I'm with me right now. Yeah, I've got a little pillow behind my computer where my dog sleeps whilst I'm working. Guys, thanks for keeping company. I hope I appreciate you guys being here. Quite a quiet one today, but I think it, you know, managed to get quite a lot done, which is nice. I got a few more 3D bits I want to do. Next week I might try some sculpting, some actual like model sculpting. But I don't have that long. I've got about 3 weeks left to finish this project, so I need to get my butt moving. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for keeping me company. Appreciate it. Damn, I hope he has a long life still ahead of him. I hope so too. Right, well, thanks for being here, Darth Malgus, Blank. Who else did we have in? We had Camarozo for a little bit. Thanks for being here. Sidan, Fallen, Apothecary Dragon, Alex. Throndix was here for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you either in the Discord or I'll see you next week. Well, hopefully, we might be doing a bit. If I've got enough done, we might be doing a bit of Unreal Engine instead. It didn't work last time I tried to do it, but we'll see if we can get it to work. Because that's a bit more fun and a bit more visual than Blender. So we'll see. Right, thanks guys. Appreciate you. And Fallen's back. Thanks, bud. Thanks, Taskmakers. Appreciate the stream, man. Have a good one, folks. Yeah, you too. And I'll see you. Oh, Camarozo, you're here as well. Cheers, guys. Listen in the background. Appreciate you being here and keeping me company. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.